We back. So this is the final sequence. How much of the sequence there is, I have no idea. On delay. You better keep up. Okay, you don't keep up. Good to know. A little faster, please. We could do this. There we go. Throwback to when we were here as Altaïr. Rhymes. Hey, look at our money. Okay, this is gonna take forever. Can we go a little faster? No? Okay, you're just gonna stay that speed. Okay. Maybe I can cheat it by going a little faster for a loading point. It does not seem like that's the case. Why? Why are you so slow? Where are you going?
This way.
Oh, okay. Good call. Well, see, I wouldn't have done that. How do you know where you're going? You know it's bad when the old man is the one leading the way. Finally. That looks like way more than 5.
The end of the road.
Use the keys to complete the puzzle.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
How am I supposed to know?
Knowledge, above all else.
Eagle sense
Altaïr was a
delete.
profound man and a prolific writer.
Well,
He built this
wouldn't you think
place
it's
as a
level 5?
repository for all his wisdom.
I'm
He saw
gonna
many
assume
things in his life,
a way of
learned
a
many
way.
secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
You gotta go by the
Does
symbol.
that worry you?
That's not right. Can I rotate it? I can.
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Oh, you could do it more than once.
Ezio.
Yes. Okay. Well, that wasn't too difficult.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Bro, he's literally like 30 years older. Like, what the heck is going on here? Chill. We're literally an old man. This is familiar. This is the place, like I had said yesterday, that I remember it ending, but like it could be a decent amount of time. Like, oh, okay, I remember this. There's the boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Altaïr. Look at him.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio.
What I don't get, did he just sit there and wait to die? Or was he like, I'm dying, let me sit down?
Requiescat in pace, Altaïr.
Let me just steal this from you real quick. He's missing his finger. Oh. Well, maybe we'll learn about it.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good.
There's a lot of
Very
Alexandrias.
good.
Which one?
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
Why are they so bad with ears? Look behind their ears. It like doesn't, the skin doesn't match. How do you mess that up? Like honestly. That's not even like, oh, the technology doesn't permit it. Bro, you literally just didn't match the colors.
In much wisdom is
Eye
much
to the
grief,
apple.
and he that increaseth knowledge
What are we holding?
increaseth sorrow.
What is that?
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange
Okay.
visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
How is he still so lit up?
But what happens to us, Altaïr? To our family? What does the apple say?
What does it
Who were
say?
the ones who came before?
The Isu.
What brought them here? How long ago?
I don't know
Get
exactly.
rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria.
Yeah.
If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
I still can't believe that Ezio didn't lose his finger in 2. I always thought he had no finger. But then again, I guess it made sense because I remember them having the conversation, being like, hey, we don't do that anymore. I just figured it was further along, like a different game. I just don't know which game it would have been, so. Oh, see, he was like, I'm literally dying, so like, I'm gonna sit down. This would be a good place for someone to find me in a few hundred years. And make sure my hair is all done correctly. But what does that lead to? He's holding like a Game Boy. That doesn't answer anything, though. Find the key. Find the apple.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here.
What's in the chest?
I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening.
That's pretty creepy.
I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed, to share our stories like this? Speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
How does he see him? That doesn't make sense.
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the
Is this
end
whole sequence
and
just
after,
gonna
we
be
sought to save the world.
this?
We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place.
To New York.
It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
How did it end if it's not over? The moon. Bella Luna. The earth. Earth. The sun. It's hot. Oh, well, we're dead. Oh, the solar flares. I remember that. That was like a thing. That was even a thing in, was it Odyssey? Might have been Valhalla. I don't know. As, what's her face? Can't think of the name. I'm sure they're all fine. Why'd they have to even include that?
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them
This I
from
don't
your
remember
head
at all.
into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
See, it's just such a fraud. How can they go? That wasn't realistic looking, but it was realistic looking enough. And then you get
Wait,
this.
look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Just popping everybody on the line.
Desmond, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Son?
Mas papi. Whoa.
I know what we need to do.
What? What? That's not how I remember it. I'll be honest. Not how I remember it at all. I thought we saw Ezio die. I knew it had something to do with... I remember there was the library, and he finds Altaïr's body, and he's like, yo, you're dead, what's poppin'? I thought he ended up sitting next to him. But then again, I guess that doesn't make sense. Because, spoiler alert, he and Sophia end up having children and getting married. So, that's weird. I'm confused. And I'm pretty sure this is the game you cannot skip. Wait, no, I got excited for a second. No, you can't. And I'm pretty sure this is the long one. Like a half hour long. Because it ends up showing in the background that stupid place that, what's his face was stuck, Desmond. But now I'm pretty sure with 3, Desmond's whole story is like it's 2012 and like the world's ending. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That one I didn't finish, so I don't remember, obviously. I don't know what happened, but I don't remember a lot of what happened. So that'll be interesting. I would say it's a very nostalgic game where I feel like I was going to enjoy it more than I did. Story was kind of eh. Combat, no. But then again, once I found out like what I was doing wrong, it just took me way too long to figure that out, which was just my fault. But then it gets better. If anything, that it's too easy. I don't know. And the performance thing was just ridiculous. But I hear 3 also has a lot of issues, so... But, oh. See? I was right. And then you sit through this, I'm pretty sure it's a half hour of credits. I remember it being absurd. Yep. I remember this. It's kind of sad how, honestly, the 2 things I remember from this game, this and the underground place, and you're only in the underground place for like an hour. How I don't remember that? No idea. Anyway, I guess that's this. We'll do 3 later. Why are we getting lower? Anyway, for now.